and then an honorable, an honorable, and then an honorable, an honorable, an honorable. Hello everyone, it's been 2 months I think that I made a COS haul, and I'm going to make another because I did purchase some items. I am on a journey to buy less and to buy more secondhand and to really regulate my shopping. So I did buy some things and I'm actually quite proud of them because they are all things I actually needed, or I have a good reason that I bought them. I have talked that I hold an Excel file writing down everything I buy and then calculating how much I wear it and how much it costs me per wear. I haven't been perfect and the first few months were very much a trial and error phase, but now I think I'm getting into it and I'm understanding how much I have to wear an item to get the cost down. So I have been shopping with that in mind, that I have to get the cost down. I really think about what I'm actually going to wear, because I realized I have a lot of trousers and I have a lot of t-shirts because I wear them a lot and I keep on buying them, but I don't need any more at this point. And I also buy a lot of dresses, but I also have to keep that down because in winter I don't wear dresses at all. But then there are a lot of things I don't really buy a lot of, like shoes. Not that I don't have enough shoes, but I think the amount of shoes I have is pretty okay. And then also sportswear, so that's something I've been into the last 3 months. So the first thing I bought is something I actually really needed, so I'm going to start with that one. It is this hat, and it's not really a bucket hat, I would say. It is close to a bucket hat. It is from nylon, and I am actually still not sure if I'm a big fan of the bucket hat trend. I did purchase one second hand, but then I ended up selling it again because I wouldn't really wear it if it hadn't a purpose. But this one I need because now it's very gloomy outside, but the last 2 weeks was very hot outside here in Belgium and I get a headache from the sun. So this is something I actually need. It is recycled nylon. I am trying to not buy anything from nylon and so on, but I got an organic cotton as well, which I'm going to return. It was one or the other. I wished I could keep this one because it is cotton. It's a bit ridiculous, I find. It's super big. I can't get away with it. It's just not my style. This one is a little bit more minimal. But I also have to get used to wearing this one because I don't really like wearing headpieces, but I have to. So that's the first one that I'm going to keep. It's got an elastic on the end. This is a size extra small. It fits perfectly. It's not too loose that it would fall off, I think. But the elastic is also not very restricting, and I would think this would fit. I don't know what the differences in hats are, like in size, so I'm not sure how you can measure this properly. It is also white instead of the darker blue one because this one will not absorb heat, and then you don't get that feeling that you have like a little oven on your head, I hope. And the lining here is cotton, so that's quite nice. It also feels like it could be water repellent, so I hope it's also good for the water, although I wouldn't wear this as actually a water repellent hat. Maybe I would. I just have to get used to have something on my head, I think. But this is something I needed, so happy I got this. The second item is a bit weird maybe because it's actually a dressing gown, but I'm thinking about wearing it as a dress. And I know I have a lot of dresses, but I don't have a lot of summer dresses and things I can wear in the heat. I used to have this robe I made from fabric myself, but it was not really well done, so you could see I made it myself. But it was very light and very flowy, and I wore that a lot. And then also in summer I wore this cotton blazer, but it's got dirty and I don't have it anymore, but I wore that a lot. So I know in summer if it gets very hot I wear something that's a little bit more big. and that is cotton as well. I was looking for dresses, so it was there, but then I saw in the description it is actually a bathrobe or a dressing gown. You can very much see it on the pocket, and maybe on some other things too, but I'm going to try to make it work as a dress. I don't really care that much about what it was meant to do. I think if it works for your wardrobe, it's okay. And I actually look in all sections. I also look at the men's section, although that's not meant for me. I feel they are just garments and you can see if it works for you. So it's a organic cotton one. So it comes with a typical thing to close it. It is not see-through but very light. So it's just 100% cotton. And the ends are a little bit more thicker, so they are sewn underneath it. It's this lighter lime green, I would say. I know everyone is in a green phase right now. Do I have a lot of green things? Maybe a blazer. Green is not a color I have a lot of. I also have this bag, but that would be a little bit too bright for this thing. But I don't have a lot of t-shirts or other things that are green, and also not in this color. I'm not saying you have to have every color out there, but it's a nice addition. Because that's also something I'm trying to solve. I buy a lot of black dresses and it is something I wear, but I have so many options and it's just not necessary. This is actually an addition to my wardrobe. If it's going to be hot outside, I'm going to wear this one. If I want to wear a dress, it's not having a lot of competition in my wardrobe because I don't have a lot of things for very, very hot weather. So this is something I know I'm going to wear for some occasions, so that's why this was a good purchase. Let me know also if you think I can get away with wearing this as a dress. If there are going to be a lot of people commenting on it that it's a bathrobe, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep wear it. I actually think I'm going to. If I'm not gonna wear it as a dress, I still don't have a dressing gown, and it would actually be nice to have a dressing gown. So that's something I know I will have another plan for it if I don't wear it as a dress. But I'm convinced I'm going to wear it as a dress. If you like a brand, just look at any section, the men's section, different categories, because sometimes you can wear a shirt as a dress and stuff like that, and sometimes you can wear a bathrobe as a dress. And in the men's section as well, don't filter on your size and so on, because sometimes things are very oversized at COS. So I bought things that are an extra small in women's that are the same size as a large in men that supposed to be fitted. So that brings me to the third item, and that is this one. It's a belt. It was at the men's section and it is a very beautiful one. It was a large, so had I selected my size I wouldn't have seen this one, but it got loops everywhere, so it doesn't really matter what size you are, you can literally wear it like this because the holes start at the beginning. It's engraved here with COS. It was made in Sweden. But then what I liked the most was the belt loop, because it's all black and I don't really like silver or gold right there. I like it to have one color. I have one belt that is second hand, not the greatest quality, but it worked until now, and now I have this one. It also was a little bit of a smaller belt, so I didn't wear it in jeans, for example. So it's something I can say I really need it. So this one. And then for the fourth, I have these. I talked about activewear because I actually have the brown and the grey set as well. So now I bought a black one. I bought the top in an extra small, but I would say to size up because it's very tight, although I like the feeling of being flat-chested when I wear sport bras. It is recycled again, so it is polyamide I think, but it is recycled. And I like that they have their label right here. It's very thick and a lot, but you can easily remove this because that's really bothering, and then you still can read the label right there. They have it with all their activewear. I bought an activewear t-shirt from them and they also had the label just printed on there. And then I have this one in a small. Also the legs are quite short. I am a short person and they fit. If you're very tall, I think it's going to be too small. and this just has the same inside with the same materials, and it is made in Portugal. So this one, I started buying these sets because I wanted to work out and I wasn't working out, and because I was keeping a list of everything I bought and how much I wore it, and I was trying to get my cost down per item. I thought if I buy an active set, I will want to get the cost per wear down and I will actually work out, and it worked. I'm not saying I'm working out very intensely, but I am building a routine of every other day. Actually, I can say it's because of these sets. So I actually think if you buy something that you feel good in and it's for a purpose, you will make a habit out of it. So first I bought this one, but then one is not enough because I don't wash every other day. So I bought the brown one, and the black one I bought because I wash once a week. So if I want to work out every other day, I need 3, so this is what I need, and I don't need anything else. So that's for sportswear. And then an honorable mention goes to my shorts. I made a video of this. I cropped some shorts and I made a top and a short from them, so go get them. So these are the shorts I cropped. I still have to hem them, but I don't mind for now. I actually wore them like this already. So it's a wool and a cotton blend. 50-50. I don't have a lot of shorts. I have these 2 shorts from 2016 that are completely beaten up. I always think like it's not really getting hot here in Belgium, but we have these days that it's very hot outside, and then we have days like this. We don't have a mild climate, it's always very extreme in my opinion. So we do have some hot days, so I do need these shorts. And that's why I bought this one. I also did buy this short, but I'm returning it. It was an extra small, but I don't feel like it's very fitted. The blue one isn't either, but this one is very loose. I like the texture on it, so that's why I bought it, and also for the color. But the length was also pretty weird, and I couldn't really do anything with the leftover fabric, so that was too high of a risk for me. And then also this one got some polyamide in it, so that's also a reason I got the blue one with cotton and wool instead of this one. I just wished it was a little bit shorter and a little bit more tight. So if you want these to fit high-waisted, I would size down if I was you. So that's it for this video. I hope you got some inspiration out of it. Maybe think about putting your items that you buy in an Excel file. If you are going to COS, I really recommend looking at everything, also at the men's section for the belt, for example. I'm actually thinking about doing a video of all the menswear I have and how I style it, because I do have a lot of menswear, and I feel there are still a lot of people that are afraid of looking in the men's section and so on. So maybe I'll do that. And I feel a little bit weird to ask this, but I am trying to grow this channel, and if you would like it and maybe subscribe to my channel, that would mean a lot. So thank you for watching, and I hope you got some styling inspiration.
And if you want to read my mind, just go ahead. There's nothing to hide. I'm so depressed, I'm not gonna lie, but your problems are bigger than mine. How many times you lied?